offer that mental edge over opposing teams and that extra motivation over the long haul of an NBA season.
Hey, you play a team 4 times in the regular season, you develop a certain rivalry. I mean, you know them, they know you. You remember all of the little indiscretions and chippy plays that went on. This should be a good one here.
Look at Cleveland's starting group. The Heat have shot just 1 free throw earlier, 1 for 1 in the game. And he knocks down the first one. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
That's 2.
You can't be pleased with all these easy looks they continue to give up there in the paint.
Shoot one more at the free throw line.
I like the fact he had his head up immediately looking to make the dish down the floor. Get rid of it quickly.
He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line. Chance here now for a 3-point play.
He's finding all kinds of ways to get it done. What a quarter he's having.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
In their last contest, guys, he was unconscious from the foul line.
Splashed them one after another. It really was quite impressive.
Oh, I think we may see a review here. That was pretty close. And the teams are going to have to wait before heading to the locker room. They're going to bring out the monitor and see if he got that shot off in time.
And even though, you know, you're thinking maybe we don't need the replay in a situation like this, still plenty of time left in this game, and really it's about getting the call right.
Yeah, and the NBA Replay Center in Secaucus is queuing up the footage for the officials on the floor. The new process is making for quicker turnarounds, I think.
And they've taken a look at it, and they've overturned the call. They've overturned the call. They're calling the basket good, Greg.
Yeah, and that's why we have replay. I mean, to make sure the officials don't miss any calls. And really a good job to take the second look at it. Would have been a shame if they'd been cheated out of those points.
So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. It's the Heat running away with it. Back after this from the American Airlines Arena.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And what a show being put on here for the home fans tonight. I'm Ernie Johnson, along with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. So it's Miami who's out on top at the half. They are completely in control of the game, leading by a massive amount. And we'll go to Kenny first. What you see out there?
Well, it has been an electric performance. These guys were firing on all cylinders. They came out aggressive, going after those rebounds, and they were piling it up. I think they wanted to send a message with their physicality that they're going to be nearly impossible to stop if they're playing that way.
Shaq, how do you think Cleveland played?
Well, first of all, as cold as they've been from the floor, I can't say I'm surprised by the score. You cannot shoot the ball that poorly and expect to be in the game, Ernie. They need better ball movement. If their offense stays this stagnant, they could forget about a comeback.
And that'll wrap up our halftime show. The third quarter set to go moments from now. We will be right back here after the game.
Three-point play. And a chance now to catch up on some numbers. The hustle stats for the Heat.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
Another factor here tonight has been the amount of points they've scored off turnover.
This will be his third free throw shot of the game.
stats over the last month. 10th and lowest turnovers per game.
Free throw coming his way.
Just giving up way too many transition opportunities.
You know, it's okay to give up a few if you're getting them back on the other end, but that hasn't been the case here.
This is his third trip to the free throw line.
And to this point on the season, guys, 80% from the line. He's done a really
Out
good
east,
job.
the season nearly complete. Taking a look at Miami. Right now, they're on the outside looking in at the playoffs to make it a three-point play.
This is crazy. Every shot they're taking right now is finding the mark.
Literally every shot, partner. I mean, they just aren't missing. Just a poor choice there.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Peyton is checked in for Cleveland.
We're still waiting.
Trying to make it a three-point play.
And just a terrific job of taking care of business in front of the home fans.
And Greg, those fans had a hand in the win. I mean, they gave this team a big lift throughout the game. I thought there was great energy in the building. That's what sets them apart from so many other point guards in the NBA.
And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
No question about it, Kevin. They certainly gave their fans plenty to scream and holler about. This place was rocking. It was on fire. And it only got louder as that lead got bigger.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan along with our entire 2K Sports crew. Thanking you for tuning in. And we send you now over to Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny the Jet Smith.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Welcome back, everybody. This is Ernie Johnson. Got Shaquille O'Neal, got Kenny the Jet Smith. Without further ado, let's take a look at our Jordan Player of the Game. An absolutely astounding and historic night for him here in this game. He was simply unstoppable in what can only be described as a masterful performance.
One thing that stood out to me was his contribution from deep. We know he can hit the three ball, but we saw him do a lot more damage to him. And that really opened up the game.
He was an artist with the basketball tonight, guys. Just a ridiculous amount of assists for him in this game. The way he moved the ball around the court, making sure everyone had their hand in the offense, was superb. That's how you play the point in this league, ladies and gentlemen.
And that'll do it for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Hope you enjoyed the show. From myself, Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, have a wonderful evening.